In this tutorial, we'll learn the basics of using the buttons on the microbit, button A and button B, to perform a function. So I've got an example. Rather than creating something from scratch for this tutorial, we'll take a look at a relatively simple example of a rock, paper, scissors game that you can play on your microbits. So let's load this and sort of take a look at what's up here and how I got them. So you'll notice that I've got it on a button A pressed, on a button B, and an on button A and B. And where we find those commands is under the input. And so you just drag out that command block, and then you can change whether it's button A, button B, or A plus B. And so that's what I've done here. So I've got mine set up so when button A is pressed, it's going to show an icon. And I got that show icon here under basic. Now I could have it show a number, show LEDs, but I chose the show icon. And when you drag out the show icon, you can have some choices of some pre-made pieces. And I chose an icon to represent a rock. So this icon I'm having represent rock when I push button A. This icon will represent paper. And this icon will represent scissors. And they actually have a built-in scissors icon at the very bottom right of your choices for show LEDs. And then I wanted to have a way that that we could clear the screen to quickly play the game again. And so on shake, I chose to have the microbit clear itself. And so I could have had it on screen down or tilting it or maybe even some acceleration factors. So we chose on shake. So this was a pretty simple example of how to utilize those buttons, but you can see there's a lot of functionality for using those buttons on the microbit.